Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, just want to say welcome. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you about jacking up the car using the stock jack from Volkswagen. And I believe this is a Bliston. Not mistaken, it came with the car. I have a 66 Beetle, so I think it says Bliston here. Yeah. It says Bilstein, that's it, Bilstein. This is original to the car. And a lot of people ask me, how do you use the jack and how do you jack up the front and how do you take off the wheels? So I will show you here in a second how we're gonna use this jack to jack up the car itself. So of course, Volkswagen provides, back off here, the jack here, and also provide this rod that you would use to jack up the car. And it's also supposed to have a nut to take off the lug nuts, except mine didn't have one. Either that or I might have misplaced it. So Volkswagen has a nut, as you can see here, and then you would stick this rod into that nut and you're able to take off the lug nut. So first things first, I'm gonna get you guys set up and we're gonna take the jack, we're gonna stick it inside this jack point here, and I'll show you how it works. Depending on what terrain that you're on, let's say you get a flat tire, it's on a hill, it all depends what your situation is. But this is for back in the old days when this jack was the only thing you had. Before you jack up the car using this, I would definitely make sure that you don't have any rust at the jacking point or in your floor pans, because you'll end up breaking right through. Especially this whole area is rotten, then I wouldn't use this at all. So it depends upon your car. These have a fresh new pair of pans on them, so I'm confident in jacking up this car. So what we'll do is we'll insert the jack first, and this has been painted in here and it's probably gonna be a little tough to get it in. I might have to use a hammer. Okay. Just want to make sure it's seated all the way in. Give you guys a closer look. It's seated all the way in. And now we're at the point we're gonna start jacking her up. This upper one is the one that starts jacking it. Now, this is curved here. So just in case the terrain or wherever you're at, you can't get to this area here and you're real close to the ground or whatever the situation, or there's a rock, or that's what this upper curve is for, so you get better leverage. So I'm jacking it up. And he uses like a clamping force or coefficient of friction just on this post. So people always ask, this is good for the back, but how do you do the front? So when I jack this up, as you can see, it's going up. You'll see how the front looks. Make sure you go all the way down and up. So normally I use a different jack to jack up the car, to change tires and that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to showcase this and show you what Volkswagen has. So I'm getting closer. As you can see here, the foot is pretty stable. It's on flat ground here. There's no issues. And then there's clearance below the tire here if you need to take off the rear tire, or if you need to take off the front tire. So one jacking point to take off either rear, or the front. So that's how that is done. And now we're gonna let her down. That'll be this bottom mechanism here. You start to bring her down. It's a little noisy because it's sliding up against that post. Okay. Now if you go all the way down, you can do this by hand if you like. Okay. So that's how she comes out. I have to use the hammer to pull this out. That's because it's got paint in there, as you guys know. But anyway, just to show you the bottom of it. Some of the jacks have a hole in here to store this rod. This one doesn't, but it does have a hole at the top here. So I can store the rod in here when I go to put it back in the car. So, hopefully this is helpful for you guys. You can see how the jack works. I know I get a lot of questions about it. And this is going to be a short video. It's not a big deal. But again, I just wanted to preface that you have to make sure that your floor pans are in good condition. They're not rotted out. Not just your floor pans, but this area here as well, because it adds pressure. As you're lifting it, it's going to put pressure on this quarter panel here. So you have to make sure that this is in good condition. So, of course, one way to find out, you start adding magnets. Make sure there's no Bondo here. Another way to find out is to take a screwdriver or a pick, start poking in an area that looks questionable, like in a bubble. If you start seeing a bubble area, definitely you should take a pick. Make sure it's good to go. Make sure there's metal there. I remember my very first Volkswagen that I purchased, I think I might have been 15. I used this jack and I started to jack it up here. And when I started to jack, all this Bondo fell out to the floor. And it was just, I was looking at a gaping hole. So that was me being 15, not knowing much about these cars and what to check for and that kind of thing. So, again, that's just fair warning that you know, this particular car does not, you can see the surface rust. It's going to be a patina car, of course, but there are no rust through holes. It's just surface rust. There's actually really no Bondo on this car. So this car is in great condition. And I restored a lot of things. You guys can go back and see my videos and see what I have done. But I drove her around the neighborhood and she's kind of ready to go. What's left, she needs a new pair of shoes, tires. I'm gonna get to the headliner and I will show you guys that later. But again, that's all I have. So hopefully this short jack video will help give you a little bit of insight of what Volkswagen was thinking about at the time. And that's basically it. So again, thank you for being here. Please subscribe, like, and thank you for watching. Oh, one more thing. This is how she gets stored. She gets clamped in here. So that's how it's done. So I know I have a little bit of wiring here for the fog lights and everything else, but the tire sits in here, and this gets clamped in place. It's not, hopefully it doesn't rattle out. But nope, that's how it's done. And then you see the rod sticking right here. So that's it. See you guys later.